Joker on the beat.
I'm on break right now at my job, and I'm having a bad motherfucking day. Number one, I'm broke, and I ain't got nothing to eat. I'm on break right now at my job, and I'm having a bad motherfucking day. I'm on break right now at my job, and I'm having a bad motherfucking day. Number one, I'm broke, and I ain't got nothing to eat. But my motherfucking co-workers in there eating leftover, fried pork chop, candy yam, and everything else. You think them motherfucker offer me something? No. Uncle done had a stroke. Baby mama going out. Oh, I'm going through it. And on top of that, my boot, cigarette breath, yoga breath smelling boss gonna call me in the office. I go in there, he tell me I shut the door. I shut it. What's going on, Frank? Oh, I'm just gonna let you know. Come next week, we gonna start doing random drug tests. What the you telling me for? I ain't the one that smoke. You and Lisa the one that smoke. All because I gave y'all a couple grams a couple times, you assume I smoke. Stop stereotyping me. Done pass me up 2 or 3 times on getting a better position. Telling me hold my horse and it take a while. I've been here 12 motherfucking years, Frank. How long do I have to be here? Got no cigarettes. Barely got gas in my car. My girl gonna give me a head like she used to. God damn it, how much can I take?
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Shout it out to everybody. Shout it out to everybody. Shots, I see you in the building. I'm going to give a couple of more people some time to come in the building because I didn't share this, but I'm going to explain something to you. This is the one. Share this live. I think y'all need to hear this one. It is now me. You know I don't gonna never say fuck the rest, but you are now rocking with the best. Let's go. Smash that like button.
Huh? Niggas know the vibes, man. Talk to you niggas, man. Nightmare.
Oh my god.
Nightmare.
That's a trizzy.
Couple of my homies find cases. I just pray they here with me the day that I get famous. Cause those my niggas and I love them to death. Play with them, I put some slugs in your chest. Yeah, we really started from the bottom, hustling. Wasn't getting no rest. We wasn't waiting on the government check. Once I started getting chicken, fuck bitches, I start loving them less. And fuck them niggas who ain't fuck with us then. Back when we used to share a slice of pizza, cause our pockets is empty. And 6 of us used to chip in on a bottle of Henny. Now I cop some 42 for a bitch named Jenny. I say I'm trying to fuck, you know that she let me. Cause she know I hustle and I'm tough, so she sucking me sloppily. Around my niggas, if you skinny or brolic, it doesn't matter. Bullets rip through his 6-pack. He ain't talking money, nigga. Fuck with a chit chat. I leave a zigzag on his face with a blade like he wrist rap. Catch the drop and smoke out like the flame watch his whip crack. Then I whip the coke up so my wrist snap. Let's talk about the days I was down bad. I never forget that. Had to borrow that designer. Yeah, my outfits was mismatched. Bitches wouldn't even break me off a piece of a Kit Kat. Now they fuck me and don't want my dick back. I told the little bitch I'm in a rush, she needs to.
My fault, y'all. I didn't even know that y'all wasn't even... Yo, my fault, y'all. Forgive me. Miss Boom Boom Room, I see you in the building. Boom Boom is in the building. Forgive me, y'all. Let's go. Forgive me, y'all. I didn't know that y'all couldn't hear it.
Niggas know the vibes, man. Talk to you niggas, man. Nightmare.
Oh my god.
Nightmare.
That's a trizzy.
Couple of my homies find cases. I just pray they here with me the day that I get famous. Cause those my niggas and I love them to death. Play with them, I put some slugs in your chest. Yeah, we really started from the bottom, hustling. Wasn't getting no rest. We wasn't waiting on the government check. Once I started getting chicken, fuck bitches, I start loving them less. And fuck them niggas who ain't fuck with us then. Back when we used to share a slice of pizza, cause our pockets is empty. And 6 of us used to Tipping on a bottle of Henny. Now I cop some 42 for a bitch named Jenny. I say I'm tryna fuck, you know that she let me. Cause she know I hustle and I'm tough, so she sucking me sloppily. Plus I'm light skinned, but don't ever think you can bother me. Bitch, I keep a Glock. Once a show, just know you ain't stopping me. Favorite activity is shootings and robberies. What you know about it? Boy, I watch some snakes with a bird's eye. I can feel them creeping, scheming. Guess it's my third eye. Karma trying to catch me, yeah, they say I'm the worst. I am really in these streets, lurking, doing some dirt. Why? Cause if a nigga violated, know the gang is all for the get back. Trying to get fly, get by, that's what we flip past. Keep it cool around my niggas. If you skinny or brolic, it doesn't matter. Bullets rip through his six pack. He ain't talking money, nigga, fuck all the chit chat. I leave a zigzag on his face with a blade like he riff rap. Catch the drop and smoke a hot, like the flame watch his wig crack. Then I whip the coke up till my wrist snap. Let's talk about them days I was down bad, I never forget that. Had to borrow that designer, yeah, my outfit was mismatched. Bitches wouldn't even break me off a piece of a Kit Kat. Now they fuck me and don't want get my dick back. I told the little bitch I'm in a rush, she need to get from on top of me. Cause I'm chasing these dollars, trying to cop me some property. Trying to start a monopoly, sounds like an anomaly. Or like karate, chopping bricks up properly. Either way I'm working, and either way they hurting. Cause they hate to see a nigga doing good when they believe that I wasn't worth shit. But this a public service announcement. Bitch, suck my dick, I'm back now. What I got, I earned it. Tried to lock me down, but they couldn't break my spirit. They know Cook's the big demon. Feel the heat when you get near him, baby. Mama talking shit, will never tell it like it is. Truthfully, she just trying to line me to catch another bid. Being nasty and spiteful and playing games with my kids. They go to social media and tell you I'm a piece of shit. This shit is crazy. And plus these pussy niggas lately downplaying all my moves when it's really cause they hating. Then my time stood tall, made it back, I waited patient. Now it's killing them to think that Darren Peterson could make it. Cause they recognize Darren Peterson's talent isn't basic. And I started from the basement, man, it's hard for them to face it. Was that kid out the group home, always had dirty shoes on and hand-me-down outfits. Man, I can tell you about it.
Smash that like button, y'all.
Went to school with your new backpack. I was in juvenile, fighting for my snacks back. Used to ask my mom for $10, cops and me and Jay. Now I cop 42 for your bae. She gon' need the gang. Money make your wifey go astray. I get that every day. And the homies wildin', she wanna be around them. 25K views in 1 month. I'm from Havenstraw, them boys and reach 1,000. They know I'm astounding. Fresh off a 6-year bid, I had it litty. In less than 10 months, I'm a legend in my city. Shout out the real ones showing love and them haters watching. My hood on my back, yeah, I'm representing Rockland. And fuck them sneaky bitches plotting like we gotta stop them before he prove it's wrong. Just a thought makes him nauseous. Gang told me stay positive and stick to this music shit. I really be robbing and shooting shit that look like ruler sticks. Riding, sliding in the hoopty whip that make Medulla split. Even the driver get it top, trying to catch another op and free the homie. He been down for like 15. He 31, he ain't been home since he was 16. At 16, he wasn't trying to write 16s. He was spinning blocks with a Glock that holds 16. Now he in the yard spitting bars and his shit mean. Cause he got talent, plus he's smart with some big dreams. And I just left him, man, I wish that he came with me. But we could only pray for his appeal. Got his with him, I miss him. But I don't miss them days I call my bitch, she don't answer. Or talk to my mom, she sick and think she got cancer. When I was in the box starving every single day, I would've cut a nigga's face for a PB&J. This shit real, huh? I just wanna bust a brick seal and throw 200 grams to my mans, tell him get bills so he can know how buying what he wants for his kid feels, or pay his mom's rent. Just a thought makes me get chills. This shit real. It could all be so simple. I disregard the law, sell raw and blow pistols. If you go against my squad, I'll pray that the Lord with you. It's gonna be a sad song as soon as the 4 hits you. Spaghetti sauce, soul in the door, your dog's rental. It's sad cause your dog ain't know he's gonna get you. But if he stand by you, that mean he gon' fall with you. He gon' wish he never stopped at the store to get more swishes. Leave him right there. We shoot pistols, we don't fight fair. Cause last time we tried, the other side brought a knife there. So we gon' leave them guys traumatized, it's a nightmare. I promise he gon' die. Eyes wide in his night gears, or catch him in his yard, leave him dead in his house slippers. Put him on a shirt, now he famous, yeah, we clout giving. Niggas holler when my Nina scream, yeah, we shout different. Slide up in your bitch DM, then I'm in her mouth with it. They say money can't buy you happiness. Well, I disagree, cause I was just broke in the cell and they had shit to eat. When my niggas pitching them packs, yeah, we got kids to feed. Fuck misery, we risking our lives all for the chips and cheese. Nigga front up in the club, here we getting busy. Stupid snuck a knife in. Bitch, I got a glizzy with me, and you brought your broad with you. Boy, I brought some killers with me. They know we the bad guys, but I don't got no villains with me. It's plenty pyrus and blazers up on my side, nigga. Told them first one to reach, first one to die, nigga. Ain't no OGs in my hood no more, it's mine, nigga. But listen, shout out the gang, we on the rise, nigga. Ease.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Do me a favor and let me hear the dice, see the dice cues from anybody if y'all hear me crystal clear. Boom, 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 I see you in the building. Meek, I see you in the building. Shots, I see you in the building. To everybody else that's coming through, come out the motherfucking cut. Get out them bushes, you dig what I'm saying? Them bushes is not for sensible people. Them bushes, it's for where the rodents be at. That's where they be pissing at, you dig? Y'all don't notice in the South, you know what I'm saying? You usually go behind the house or hit a bush. That's where the animals be at. So them people that be sitting in them bushes, I'm telling you right now, urination is coming on you. We don't want urination on you. Word up. Boom said, now today I'm living the life I dreamed when I was a kid. That's all I did was hustle. She said, Dice, I know you better be careful. I'm a hustler. I ain't mad at you. When you was in the show the last time, when you finished this quote right here that I put in the bottom, when you finish that quote, when you finish this quote, excuse me, I put the wrong one up. But when you finish this right here, that already let me know it's certain things about certain people. Because when not too many people really knowledgeable about the Bible, the Quran, anything. And I just put that on the bottom because, you know, my grandmother, she always told us the 23rd Psalm. She made us put that in our head. Before we walked out the crib, my grandmother, you had to say the 23rd Psalm. Simple and plain. If you didn't know the 23rd Psalm, you had to sit in the house until you could quote unquote recite it. So as long as there's righteousness in the heart, I'm not mad at you. I see you switched up the picture. Holy smokes, Batman. The Marilyn Monroe picture I was looking at, but holy smokes, Batman. But hey, Don DeMarco. I got a great show for y'all. I was going to do this the other day, but I overlapped and I had to take Egypt to get her nails done. I got a great show for y'all today. Certain things I've been watching, you know, I pay attention to certain things on YouTube. I hope everybody is all right. I hope everybody having a great week, a great weekend. If you had to work today, I hope you're off by now and get to enjoy your weekend. Some people got 6-day weekends, but I hope everybody in attendance is having a great day. I hope it's no foolishness going on. Always the queen, I see you in the building. Yo, always the queen. Shout out to China Brim. Let me explain something to y'all. He back. Y'all ain't know it. I know what was going on. China was going through something. We still going through something. Rest in peace to the Dread El Compa. It's almost coming up on a year. He was tired of that shit. Uh-oh, Angie, baby, is in the building. I got the women pulling up tonight. Holy smokes. I got Meek in the building. I got Always a Queen in the building. I got Miss Boom 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 in the building. I got Angie Baby in the building. I'm really appreciating because this is one I need to talk to the sisters. And I want to talk to some of these weird ass dudes. I ain't gonna front. It ain't just about you sisters. Yeah, I'm gonna get on y'all too. But I'm gonna get on some of these weird ass niggas. And hopefully this show right here will be a little informative to some of the things that's going on. That's a fact, Always a Queen. China is back, y'all. And I remember one time me and this fool was arguing because I was telling him. I was like, watch the niggas around you, China. They don't want you to win. But see, China loyalty is just like mine's. And then China heart is just like mine's too. Sometimes, ladies, do you know the hardest? It's so hard for a man to believe in himself sometimes. See, a lot of these niggas up here, a lot of these men come up here. Yeah, I'm going to go back to it. A lot of these niggas come up here on YouTube and just tell you anything, whatever they want. But it's hard for a man. It's really, really hard for a man to have the self-confidence in himself sometimes. It can take one thing. It's like playing Yahtzee or Scrabble or one of them games where you got to stack things on top of it. What's that game when you pull the stuff out of it? What's that game everybody be playing? You pull little pieces out, and if you pull the wrong piece out, it topples over. It takes one piece to go wrong with a man. Am I lying, DMW shots? It take one piece to topple everything with a man. One piece to destroy the whole game. Just like it's one wrong move to lose that game of chess. It's one wrong move. If you do one wrong move on a game of chess, especially if you're playing somebody like me that's playing 5 to 8 motherfucking steps ahead, you do one wrong move, I'ma tear your ass up. Jenga, that's the name of the meat. Jenga. Son, I see you in the building. Peace, beloved. I see you here. I see you here. I see you here. As long as you here, we good. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I see you. Word up. Well, I can't see you over here, beloved. I can't see you on this phone, but I see you on the thing. I don't appreciate that. Well, I can't see you there. I can't see you on my cell phone, but I see you. I don't understand that. But I see you, so don't worry about it. I'm going to get that checked out. I don't understand that. Maybe it might be your phone you on. It might be the phone you on. But I got a good one for y'all tonight. See, the gangsters is pulling up. The people that think this pulling up. See, we got Brooklyn in the building. Yo, we got some things we need to talk about, Meek. I got some things we need to talk about, Angie, baby. I got some things we need to talk about, Always a Queen. I need some things we need to talk about, Miss Boom Boom Boom. Shout out to my man, Dog Soldier. Y'all know he doing his thing. He chilling. Shout out to DMW Shots. If you didn't see the show he did earlier with his son and them at the martial arts class. Shout out to Little Shots. Shout out to the wifey Shots. Shout out to Mama Shots. You dig what I'm saying? Grown man business there. I appreciate that, man. That's grown man shit there. See, shout out to DMW Shots. Grown man shit. Nigga doing what he want to do, staying in his own lane, wearing that incredible low every day he come outside, you dig? And he taking them pictures. So if anybody need them pictures, he right there in the chat. Hit him on Instagram. Hit him on the chat. Straight up photographer, y'all. This ain't no playful shit. This ain't the Polaroid shit where a nigga be fucking up. I'm talking about this nigga got cameras just moving and zooming in and zooming out and recording and editing. This man is doing his thing. Open-minded, I see you in the building, beloved. Word up. She said, a lot of you ladies might love my IG, boom, 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 the real vibe to express ourselves. Things that we think you never say. Check it out. Uh-oh. She said things that we said, man. Check it out. Nah, Shots. You know, Shots. Let me tell you something, Shots. Certain things you got, bro. Certain things a lot of people have. I wish I had. Shout out to my brother, King Crego, y'all. He might pop up. He was at work. I shared it with him. Me and him was having a conversation the other day. And do me a favor, y'all. I want everybody in here to put their prayers out to my man, Tube Chronicles. I want y'all to continue sending them prayers out to FTC Vice. You know he lost his mother. But I want y'all to put some prayers out for my man, Tube Chronicles, too. His father is a little under the weather. You know, I don't like how my man was saying him. So if you could do me a favor and send some prayers out, we need all that great energy going out to my man, Tube, and his father. I call him my pops. I call him two pops. I call Tube Chronicle fathers two pops, because that's my pops, too. I call him two pops, not Tupac. I call him two pops. Like, that's my pops, too. So shout out to him, and I want to put the prayers up, you dig? Because I ain't like how my man was sounding. He holding his father down. And shout out to his mother, too. Shout out to his family. You dig what I'm saying? The thing that I'm noticing today on YouTube, can I talk to y'all for a minute before I get into this? Because I got some work for y'all tonight. I'm seeing some dangerous things on YouTube. Shout out to the ladies of iTalk. Yo, Angie, baby, you already know when you in here. You know to drop them links. Shout out to the ladies of iTalk. Real women shit. Real women shit. Shout out to my sister, Danny Lux. Gangster women shit. But she's still a woman. I see a lot of things on YouTube that are just disgusting. Somebody got to say it. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to get into the content. I see a lot of things on YouTube which are disgusting. I mean, disgusting between men. Well, I don't even know, ladies, if I'm supposed to call them men. You're open-minded. I don't even know if I'm supposed to call these people men. Well, I'm going to say human beings with penises. I'm disgusted with some of them. And I'm disgusted with the women. Totally disgusted. Y'all supposed to be the ones that run everything. Y'all supposed to be the ones that control everything. And y'all supposed to be the ones that nurture everything and support everything. Some of this shit I'm seeing on YouTube, I wouldn't want you to wipe my nose if I had a cold. I wouldn't want you to wipe perspiration off my head If I Was Sweating. Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Share this live, y'all. This is the one.
It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
He said, brother, I don't judge because I don't wear a robe, but I will say this, I act my age, not my shoe size. Also, I'm way too cool to act fools, just my thoughts. That's a fact. You know what? You want to hear something funny? I got that right here on my arm. If you see it on my arm right there, I got only God could judge me on my arm. I got that tattooed on my arm after something happened when I was younger. That girl Montana, we got the sis in the building. I see you. Girl, you pop up when I got these, I notice Lola always pop up when there's certain vibes I got kicking out. And I appreciate that because that's more assurance from Allah, from the Most High. I got that on my arm, only minded. Only God can judge me. You know, situation went down in Brooklyn. People put me in a situation where it was either rock and roll or get rocked and roll. So I had to rock and roll. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I remember feeling like God would look at me different. Make me a double. God damn it, bring me a double, girl. That's my dream. But inshallah, bismillah, my God told me I'm all right. I'm noticing things in the world, not just YouTube. I'm noticing things in the world. Yo, we got a host of men out here, y'all. Or excuse me, individuals, human beings with penises that are not acting like men. They don't have any patience. They don't have any self-control. They don't have any discipline. They just jump. They just run. They just jump. They just look at things with their eyes and say, that's where I want to be. Meek says she on that pineapple and that juice. That pineapple and that juice. With that Hennessy. You know, some dudes, like back in the days, they had a West Indian song. Want it, can't get it. Get it, no want it. And don't want to lose it. What it mean is, some dudes are so infatuated, some women, some dudes are so infatuated with what they, a vision or what they see. They go crazy when they see a person or they tell themselves or they create this lust in their mind for this person that says that they can't be with them. If they're not with him, they're going to go crazy. And then you notice, have y'all ever been in a situation where you really wanted to be with somebody and then when you got with the person, you was like, this is what I was running after? Want it, can't get it. Get it, no want it. See, when you running and chasing, you ain't going to never get it. But then finally you just do something or say something different one particular day that makes the person, male or female, say, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance. When you get that person, you start noticing certain things about that person that might be upsetting to you, might make you look at them and question their morale. See, that's a word that a lot of people are not using anymore. Y'all heard that? Morale? A lot of people are not showing signs of integrity, of self-respect, of self-worth, men and women. I'm not just going on the men, and I'm not just going on the women. And I'll drop an open panel for this one, because this is a conversation we need to have. I thought about this, and I thought about this content because of certain things on YouTube I noticed with certain men. But some of the ladies, respectfully, y'all can come in the chat. Is this weird, ladies? Always a queen, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Meek, is this weird? I'm just asking because I need y'all help with certain things. And to my real fellas in here, yo, our son, let me ask you something, beloved. Yo, DMW shots. I don't know if people do this, but is this the normal thing now? Like, say, for instance, if I come in the chat. It's Shallah. He said, Dice, yesterday made 1,845 days, no alcohol in 5 years and no drinks. Yo, congratulations, beloved. I remember you said one time, I can imagine how you felt the first day. Look at this, 1,845 days later, 5 years, beloved. Look at God work. Put them congratulations up in the chat, y'all. To the people in the bush, come out the bushes and get that man some congratulations, man. That's a fact. See, that's what grown folks do. That's what grown folks do. I'm going to take a drink for you. And I'm going to take a smoke for you. If y'all don't remember, what's today? Today is day 27. Remember I told y'all it takes 21 days to form a habit? Today is day 27, y'all. I'm still on my habit. Y'all don't remember that? 21 days to form a habit, whether it's good or bad. And I told y'all, I gave y'all my word to the people that was cursing me out. Stay on your content. Yo, Dice, get on your content. Took me 21 days. On the first day, I said, damn, I got 20 more days. I got 20 more days. Now I'm at the 27th. I'm at the 27th day. Inshallah. Tomorrow will be the 28th day. And it's a good feeling. And it's a good feeling. Let me tell you why it's a good feeling. It's crazy when you wake up and got to worry about the problems and the stress of the world. But it seemed like with some of these people, this YouTube has a way of overtaking them from their responsibilities and their truth in the world. See, a lot of people are running from their truth in the world, so that's why they're always on YouTube. That was one of my favorite shows, Open Minded. That's a cold-blooded fact. That was one of my favorite shows. And your analogy for that, I'm going to have to pin that. I'm going to have to pin that. I'm going to have to pin that one. How can I pin it again? I got to pin that message. I got to pin that message. It's a new fantasy island. But there are some people that I have watched their shows lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. There are some people that I have watched their shows lately. And I have left comments in their shows because I see the growth. And one thing I got to stand on, really, really stand on it. I don't know about what niggas be talking about. I really stand on law. I'm very, very disappointed with YouTube because of since January, it's 3 months. We're in 3 months, going into 4 months. Certain things are still happening. She said, I just read your title. No, a lot of us have brains. I'm a whole doctor. I just learned to love myself. I love my body too. Don't mind showing it anymore. I used to be so ashamed until I learned to love me. And that's a cold-blooded fact, because you know what? My grandmother always said that. My grandmother always said that, y'all. Rest in peace to this beautiful woman right here, man. Edna McLeod always told me that. She said, baby, if you don't love yourself, so you go, girl. My grandmother told me that. She said, baby, if you don't love yourself, who else will? If you don't love yourself, you can't love your woman. fellas. If you don't love yourself, you can't love your man, ladies. You can't even love your babies. Not the way that you should to your full capacity. Ain't that some shit? My grandmother always told me that. She said, baby, love yourself. I even had it on my cards. If anybody know who at one particular time in my life, I had the love yourself wholesale cards. The love yourself distribution candy, if you know. And on my cards, the card said, love yourself, because if you don't, who else will? Just like my grandmother always told me, baby, you may be somebody's friend, but they not yours. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I lost 3 close friends of mine in a period of 6 to 7 months. I'm sitting there in my grandmother's house and I'm crying. I'm like 22 years old, 21 years old. The last person I lost in this scenario that made me cry was my friend Marcellus James. I named my son after him. I'm gonna show y'all him right now. One of my best friends, man. I miss him so much. His name was Marcellus James. I named my son after him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you a better picture of him. These are 3 very influential people in my heart and in my life, y'all. The first one is a legend. Demencio, may he rest in peace. That's why y'all always hear me say, no disrespect intended, fuck Alpo Martinez. Alpo Martinez put the hit on my man's, and my man was killed in D.C. That's him right there, the one that got the black mink on with the chain, God bless his soul. Gave me my first 125 grams. The man in the middle, rest in peace to the great Rumble. All hail Meg. The man with the Sherlin, I remember he told me, yo, you too big to be putting your head down. I bet not never see you put your head down again when you walk in the room, boy. And the last one, but not least, is my friend, my brother from another mother, Marcellus James. He was killed. 20 years old, he lost his life. Matter of fact, he was killed 3 months before his 20th birthday. Heron Kingpin. Millionaire before the age of 19, millionaire before the age of 18, but he had a spirit and a heart of gold. So my friends was getting killed. I'm talking to my grandmother. I'm like, Grandma, I'm tired of God. She was like, don't you never let me hear you say that again. I said, God don't care about me. She said, why God don't care about you? I said, because God keep taking my friends. My grandmother said, you better stop cursing God. I was going crazy, y'all, running my mouth. Cursing God. And my grandmother said, you crying for people that you say are your friends, right? I said, yeah. She said, but do you know what I've been praying to God for ever since you was born? I said, what's that, Grandma? She said, do you know what I've been praying to God extra since you've been out here in these streets? I said, what's that, Grandma? She said, I've been praying to God to take all your enemies away from you.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said that someone's catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Shit, a lot of people don't know. You see what Always the Queen said? She said, I have a picture in the bathroom right next to my sink in the mirror that says, hello, beautiful. I repeat it every morning. I don't know if y'all know. Always this Queen is a sexy motherfucker, and she got a mean bottom lip. I'm talking about she's sexier than a motherfucking fish sandwich from 131st and Madison with extra tartar sauce and hot sauce in 95. And that's a fact. And when I say the epitome of a woman, whew, she could teach y'all a lot, man. Not the women in here. I'm talking about people that be watching. I wish she had a channel. I wish she had a channel. I really wish Always the Queen had a channel. I really wish she would get up on these platforms and drop her jewels, man. But everybody ain't supposed to be around certain things, so I understand that. I understand that. Matter of fact, I got something to show y'all too. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to show this to y'all right quick. I got something to show y'all if anybody's interested. I got something to show y'all. You know, I got something to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I be doing. Because people be wanting to know what I be doing. So I'm going to show you what I be doing, just like my name, Patrick Ewing. Can you dig it? Let me show you something right quick. Show you something right quick. Anybody that's interested, I got some full breed pit bull puppies. They razor edge watchdog, top and bottom. They blues. And out of the cube, see, I got three white all cocaine ones. We call them snowballs. They going for $1,000. Rare breeds. And then ironically, Allah sent us a pair that was beige with crystal blue eyes. They twins. I will not be selling them individually. See, I've been breeding dogs a long time. When you get a special set of twins, don't separate them. Keep them or sell them to somebody that wants them at the same time. If you separate them twins, they're going to die. It's just like humans. I don't know, maybe I'm bugging for that. I look at them like my babies. I'm telling you, anybody that's into breeding dogs, or if you go buy dogs, if you see two identical dogs, same color, don't separate them. For real. Ain't no damn dice you too far. What you mean? We got the vet and we got the, all y'all got to do is whoever, that's what I said. If y'all go check the show, I'm about to show it to you. We will ship them straight to you with your vaccination papers and everything. Check this out right quick. Look at my babies right quick, y'all. Look at my babies right quick. Hold on. Where the fuck my shit at? Let me show y'all my babies. Hold on. That's my babies, y'all. That's my babies, y'all. Them two right there, we will not separate them. They got to be sold together. You see how they stay together, y'all? You notice that? Look at my babies, y'all. Pay attention. You notice how the twins, the identical twins, stay together. If you ever breed dogs, do not separate them, y'all. You see how they won't separate? They won't leave each other? That's a fact. Oh, that's what I be doing. See, a lot of people tease me because of this. I told Always the Queen this. I said it's a goddamn shame that our animals will love you more than some humans will. Do you know, quote unquote, your dog could poop in the house or make a pee-pee in the house and you can get that paper and pap them on their nose and train them? Before you pick that piss up or that urine or that poop up, that dog is going to be trying to find a way to gain your forgiveness. Even though the dog has to be trained correctly, even though the dog may have made a mistake, even though it might have been your fault, you might have been the reason why the dog had to poop in the house because you didn't take it out at the appropriate time or you didn't know the procedures of puppies. When you feeding puppies, every time you feed a puppy, you take them outside. You don't bring them back in the house, quote unquote, until they at least pee or poop 2 times. Every time they poop, you say a certain word. You lock that word in their head, like my dogs know. Handle your business. I let them off the leash. They going outside to pee and shit and come right back to me. Whatever you want to say. As the dog get older, the dog understands the only time it's supposed to use the bathroom is outside. You understand what I'm saying to you? So then 12 to 16 hours, some dogs can go a day without urinating a pee. Yeah. They ready next week. We taking them to the vet next week and getting them they set up. We getting them the worm. They giving them their first shots the next week. They going to be ready to go next week. 3 of them is already gone. You understand? Family prices. I give y'all family prices. Certain people but family, I know they go into good homes. Y'all know, and if certain people, yeah, I got to just give y'all the best family prices because some of y'all stood by me. But what I'm looking about, let's pay attention to what's going on today, y'all. I wanted to show you this first shit before I get into it. Forgive me, I just had to bring this news up to you because what type of birthday present it is. Pay attention to this, ladies. This whole show I'm going to tell you about because I don't want people to think this is focused on women behavior. I want y'all to focus on human behavior, man and woman, that's abnormal. That's abnormal. I'm not talking about regular behavior. I'm talking about abnormal behavior. Just like I told you. Fellas, you can be in the street arguing with somebody. Lady can be in the street arguing with somebody. When you got 2 people that's thinking alike, I got a home to go home to, a family to go home. I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm not trying to get hurt. When you got people that's thinking like you, that's normal. Because after a while, you're going to be like, man, fuck this bullshit. I'm going home. But when you're arguing with a person that doesn't have no regard of life, you're arguing with a person that doesn't have no respect for life or respect for their freedom or don't even care about their freedom, this is abnormal behavior. Abnormalities. You got to learn to identify certain red flags. So you got creeps and then you got weirdos, y'all. Male and female. You got creeps, then you got weirdos. Just like the other day, shout out to Tizzle Tape. It's weirdo ass nigga. I don't know if we call him a weirdo or a creep. We sitting up in the show, enjoying the show, artist Tizzle. Artist up there doing his thing, weirdo ass nigga in the chat talking to Tizzle like he trying to holler at Tizzle. I watched this shit a couple of times. Tizzle being courteous on some, yo, what up? Yeah, how you doing, dummy, dummy, dummy? Then I'm watching this nigga ask stupid ass questions like, Cutthroat, I see you in the building, beloved. I see this dumb ass nigga ask Tizzle, yo, where you live at? Where you from? See, I keep trying to tell y'all, I've been watching chats since day one. Shaq, I see you in the building. And then I just noticed the nigga say to Tizzle, where you from? Where you be? And then Tizzle was like, nigga, you know where I live. I live with him. The dude was trying to act like he didn't know Artist was her husband. I just shot him. Boom! Get out of here. I just blew his head off. Boom! Stop playing with people, yo. See, that's weirdo shit, ladies. That's weirdo shit, y'all. That's beyond strange. That's abnormal behavior. I just wanted to use that as an example. Inshallah. That's what Allah just told me to speak about because you have a man that's in a chat. You got my man screaming every day, I love you, Tizzle. He's saying it in the show. Tizzle, I love you, baby. Hurry up, get your ass home. I miss you. And this nigga talking about who your man. So you mean to tell me this fool of a person that had abnormal behavior and abnormal thinking out of all the names in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Tizzle. So you mean to tell me Artist Morrison is saying, I love you, Tizzle, but he's not talking to the Tizzle in the chat? You got to pay attention to these people. And I say this to everybody that has platforms. If you see somebody that come into your chat with Damon McLeod, my name, DAMON, MCCLOUD, please block them out of your chat. Please don't entertain them with the respect of making them type in your chat and converse on your chat and say things on your chat because that's not me. And there's some people that's really running around trying to start fires for what reason, I don't know. That's why I don't like trolls. People really don't understand why I don't like trolls. Trolls are dangerous. Trolls remind me of the people that, let me tell y'all what a troll is that you may be dealing with every day in life. Can I give y'all some work? If y'all want to hear some work and you got some time, light up something and let me see some dice cubes. Let's get into this work tonight because I want the women and the men to be able to identify weirdo shit. A troll is like somebody that y'all work with. Y'all don't notice y'all got that coworker that when you get to work, every time you see him, you be like, ah, shit. And you want to go the other way, but they be like, hey, Tizzle, come here, or Cutthroat, come here, or Shaq. You be like, God damn, why this motherfucker calling my name? That's a troll. Dunbars, I see you in the building. That's a troll. This is troll behavior. You know, the person that you work with, you know, the person in the neighborhood. They even got them in the neighborhood. The person in the neighborhood that you don't want to see. Every time they see you, they just got something stupid to say. Whether it's ignorant, whether it's repulsive, or whether it's just eerie, this is their conversation. Those are trolls. So let me explain something to the great people that's watching this show. Share this live. The people that you don't want to interact with in the street because they get on your nerves and they have abnormal ways of thinking, multiply that times 10 multiply that times 100 million on how much I don't like trolls. I don't like trolls. So if I'm in your chat, respectfully, and you give me a wrench, will I block somebody out your chat? No, I won't. Unless I see my name. Unless I see my name. Because it's like 9 fake accounts using my name. I told China that today. It's like, yo, I got more fake accounts than China Brim, so I must be popping. But if you notice, anytime people come over here with the fake accounts, there was a fake account that came over here for Eve James, I blocked it. There was a fake account that came over here for China Brim, I blocked it. There was a fake account that came over here for Wax AP, I blocked it. There was 2 fake accounts that came over here for Sean Prince, I blocked both of them. If this is not the real person that I am dealing with, you will not be allowed in this chat. To the family members that got your guns over here, if you see somebody over here and you know they're fraudulent, matter of fact, shout out to King Crego. Me and Crego was going live, and then the fake King Crego came in the motherfucking chat. I can't make this shit up. And the reason why I say this to y'all, if I see a fake DMW shots, I'm blocked. First of all, if somebody come in here with DMW shots, 247, if they don't got a wrench, if they not a member, shout out. Even if I gotta block them. I'm not gonna let my man name get played with over here. I'm not gonna let a fake Dunbars. I'm not gonna let a fake Angie baby. I'm not gonna let a fake Always a Queen. I'm not gonna let a fake Cutthroat, a Dog Soldier, a Hank McCoy, etc., RB Tizzle, an artist. I just respect everybody that has platforms. Can you do me that favor? Can you do me that favor? If you see anything of fraudulence pertaining to my name, please just block them out of your chat. Don't time them out. Block them out of your chat. What I mean by that is I'm not trying to run your chat, but I'm asking you not to allow someone to promote negativity in my name. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I'm not asking anybody how to run their channel. I'm just expressing that the same way that I respect your name, friend or foe, I would just appreciate it if you respect my name, because there are some malicious people. There are some malicious people that are on YouTube that try to plant seeds. Y'all hear me say it 100 times. Shout out to all the people that stay on my back. Big Dice on my content. The nigga China Brim say, yo, check this out. If you see the short, China Brim said, he said, nigga, play with you, Dice, rough they ass up. But a nigga don't have no reason to play with me because I'm not here to insult nobody. I'm not talking about nobody. I don't care about nobody content. If you don't hear me speaking admirably about the content, you won't hear me speaking about the content. Once again, get over to China Brim. That nigga's on fire. When I say that nigga's on fire, this nigga's up 12 o'clock in the morning, y'all, with 800 in the building. And Bismillah, I'm so glad that I had a chance to be over there because you know I got so many haters. I mean, the People's 2112s. Bracken, he was a hater, but he cool. I unblocked him. You know why I unblocked him? Because he gave China $2 and said, Dice be fronting. But you know what? Since you gave my man $2, I'm going to unblock you over here. And then I told him in the chat, I said, yo, check this out, I'm gonna unblock you. He was like, all right, Big Dice, unblock me. Because I'm noticing a lot of people are upset because they're blocked out of this chat. That's some beautiful shit. I love everybody that be in this chat, y'all. I love everybody that come over here wholeheartedly. Because the way that we treat each other, like you notice how when we come in, everybody peace, 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 peace. That's natural. That's organic. You don't have to worry about is this person gonna disrespect me. This person gonna start flipping on me. I've always tried to keep that over here. We've always tried to keep that order over here. Not just me. We've always kept and respected each other with that order. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't care about how people run their chats. I have nothing to do with that. For all jokes aside, I'm telling y'all right now, if it's not Tube Chronicles, if it's not Dog Soldier, if it's not Hank McCoy, if it's not DMW Shots, if it's not Wax AP, if it's not 050, if it's not the ladies of iTalk, and I really don't be over there like that because I get into that for a minute. Who else? Tube Chronicles, 050, DMW Shots, Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy. Zeke Black. Shout out to Zeke Black, the Elders. Other shows I watch. Artist Morrison, R&B Tizzle. Other shows I watch, but I don't type. And I sometimes wait till the next day. That's a fact. I'm glad you pulled up. Oh, we got a great show tonight. I'm going to open the panel and drop it up. We can talk about this because this is going to be real. Because I want y'all to pay attention to how this shit is going crazy. And I said this because of certain incidents with me. I've had people attack me because of things they don't know. Now, pay attention to this, y'all. To the ladies, does this remember the question I asked you, Meek? Meek, would it be weird if somebody you don't know, if you come in the building and say, hey, shout out Dice or shout out, well, you know me. We know it's for 30 years, but that don't count with me. Say somebody that you don't know, that you didn't grow up with, Meek, like you didn't know. Say it wasn't me. Because if me come in and I shoot her a heart or I shoot her some flowers, that's my sister. That's 30 years plus of a friendship, y'all. So that's normal shit. But to a lot of the dudes, I notice sometimes some dudes come in these chats and they see women's names and then they want to give 1,000 hearts and hey, baby, I love you. Ladies, that's a red flag. Ladies, that's a red fucking flag. I want you to start looking at them niggas like the Clarence niggas. Clarence? Anybody in here saw the movies Players Club? Oh, y'all gonna get this work tonight. Y'all gonna get this work tonight.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. You dig what I'm saying? But I know we got some Caribbean people up in the building too. So before we get into this work, yo, artists, I keep telling you, stop playing with me, son. You don't know how I get down. I don't want to do it to you, my youth. Don't play with me. Let's go.
Blessed is the man that
Fair YouTube usage.
in the
Hope
coast of
of
the
God.
ungodly. No stand it in
All
the
of y'all,
ways
man,
of
them.
sinners. All right then, so boy, put on the wings of the burning and fly.
Big toe.
There is no escape from little lion tonight.
Big toe.
Flying at the uttermost part of the sea.
What?
This little lion I go the Danbury. Long time me I wonder about the dirty slavery.
What?
Long time me I wonder about the brutality.
Oh.
Long time me I wonder about the hypocrisy.
What?
More on you, but we shake man and cream. More on you, all about we black liberty. More on you, all about we equality. More on you, all about Marcus Garvey. I beg you, all for love His Majesty. Selassie, so let it be. Selassie, powers of the Trinity. Well, X amount of sound boy bow down on them knee.
Let's go.
No stop from big, no stop from play.
What?
Nowhere to run and there is sound boy. Put on the wings of the burning and fly.
What?
There is no escape from little lion tonight. Flying at the uttermost part of the sea. This is Majesty, I got the Danbury.
Big toe.
One of these days,
What is that?
when you hear a clash say come, then know where you gonna run to. Oh, they're gonna run to the rock for rescue, but there will be no rock, no rock. They're gonna run to the rock for refuge, but there will be no rock. A little lion will not for them, run to deals
Oh.
out. So me feel run,
Oh.
run to them on the mountain and run.
Oh.
Run to them cave and them cave all a run. Run underground, start run. Can't escape your judgment there when it come. Put on the wings of the burning and fly. There is no escape from little lion tonight. Flying
What?
at the uttermost part of the sea. There is no escape from His Majesty. None are gonna escape. Even if
Another
the
day
devil
alive, another day
escape.
free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Smash that like button, y'all. We about to get into this work, y'all. Let's get into this work, y'all. Grown folks, share this live, y'all. Let's pop up.
We gotta rise up. We've gotta organize. We've gotta mobilize. We've got to work to solve these problems.
That's why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, that nigga CB crazy now. That nigga CB something crazy. That nigga something crazy, y'all. That nigga put something together now. Don DeMarco. And shout out to CB for this fire background he put together for me too, man. That nigga is creative. Shout out to my man CB, y'all. But it's time to get into this work, y'all. This right here is the red flags. I'm telling you, it's some weirdo niggas in the street, ladies. Some of these niggas that be shouting y'all out behind these avatars be jerking their dicks. I'm going to be straight up and brutal with my sisters. Beating their dicks with imaginary forms of people that they made up in their mind about you. God forbid if you get up on this stage and let them see you physically. You let them see you physically. I'm seeing some of the things that are being portrayed on YouTube. That's why it's hard for a lot of people to respect each other because of what's being portrayed on YouTube. Yo, these is facts. Just like some of them ladies that be behind the avatars that be trying to holler at the dudes, like myself and other podcasts we create, they be about 585 pounds. There's nothing wrong with a person that's 585 pounds. Would I date a woman that was 585 pounds? No. I wouldn't date nobody that was 585 pounds. And would I be with a woman that was 585 pounds? Nah, because if me and you together and you start getting up to 100 and some 200 and some 3, I'm gonna go, ho, check this out. We got to get to that gym and get back to you being slim. I don't give a fuck. We got to be real together. Can you dig what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Judge me for who I am. Should I get 10 seconds? Tell me if I need 10 seconds for being straight up with my peoples. Think about it. But hey, but some people out there, they in the double cheeseburgers. That's what we call them in the hood. They call them sexy double cheeseburgers. Some dudes go to McDonald's and get a McDouble, they can be full. Some dudes go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac, they can be full. Some niggas got to get a double quarter pounder. Them niggas that be getting them double quarter pounders on the reg, you got to watch them niggas. Them niggas' feet be size 22. They be about 5'30". They baby mothers down here be like 385 with a bad knee. But I ain't gonna get into that. Let's get into this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is the craziness, y'all. Let's get into this word. This dumb nigga. Pay attention.
Words filled with anguish and anger cut through the courtroom as Cordante Walker is handcuffed and escorted out.
Shut up! This is all out of pain! Everybody hear her!
The outburst sparking fury from both families, a poignant reflection of the deep pain and betrayal Lulis Kimolin's mother is feeling.
I loved you at one time. I accepted you into my family. You promised me that you can be good to my daughter. You failed me. You failed as a man, a father, and a son.
A bitter tone as Bobby recalls the trust she placed on then 23-year-old Cordante, now shattered and replaced by an overwhelming sense of loss. Lulis spent the day celebrating her 23rd birthday on August 26, 2020, the last time her family would ever see her alive. The celebration took a horrific turn.
Rest in peace to that child.
Reported waking up to screams and seeing the young mother lying in a bush while Cordante allegedly beat her and then ran her over.
It sucks. It hurts to know that we waited 3 years to not even get what we really were hoping for, which was an answer as to why.
The courtroom is silent with the weight of their grief palpable in the air. Everywhere they look, they have reminders of happier times. Looking forward, there's a void, longing for the past and aching for a future that will never be.
For my niece, it's hard to see because she comes up and we only got pictures. She says, I miss my mom.
Luli's family has been waiting for this day for years to face Cordante. Today, he asked to face them.
I truly, sincerely apologize. And how you guys feel is validated. You feel me? So I just apologize. And no love is lost on my side. I love all you guys, and you guys deserve this moment.
A rare moment of humility as Cordante recognizes the irreparable harm he has inflicted on both families. His mother sharing her relationship with Cordante's father, saying they lived in House of Horrors, claiming their relationship had everything to do with his development and his explosion the night of Lulis's death.
And Cordante will have to live out the rest of his days knowing that it was at his hands the woman he will forever love lost her life.
All eyes were on Judge Avril Rothrock, whose responsibility was to sentence Cordante.
He was strangely cold, callous, and unmoved immediately after he ran over Ms. Kimolin. I have determined to impose a sentence on count 2, felony murder, of 17 years or 204 months.
With the sentencing behind them, both families can now begin to heal.
May the Key Mullen and Walker families one day find peace and
The judge saying that this is one of the most egregious cases of domestic violence the court has ever seen. This, of course, weighing into the decision that, of course, was made today. Again, Cordante is facing 204 months in prison for felony murder of Lulis Mullen and 5 months for unlawful possession of a firearm, which will be served concurrently. He will also be tasked with battery courses therapy, and he will not be allowed to drink as part of a 3-year community custody sentence when he is released. Back to you.
Let me ask y'all something. Let's be non-biased and talk about it. The link is dropped. Let's be non-biased and talk about it. Hold up. Did y'all, anybody in here, if you believed it, let me see the dice cubes. If you didn't believe it, be like, no. Did you believe his apology? Did you believe he was sincere when he was talking to the family? Because they said even though the only thing they really wanted to understand is what triggered it, what happened. Meek says she don't believe it. She says she don't believe it. Our son said, hell no. That's two people that said they don't believe it. Anybody else? How about if I tell y'all I'm confused? How about if I say to y'all, part of me doesn't want to believe him because maybe that's something that his lawyer made him say to get a leniency on his sentence. And then maybe it's an ignorant part of me that's saying, maybe he is telling the truth before y'all kill me. But was he institutionalized? Did you just hear his mother say a lot of the things that he went through and a lot of his explosions and problems throughout his life were developed because of things he grew up inside of a house full of trauma? Did he know how to walk away? Did he snap? Pay attention. When we're in the act of doing something, you know, our energy and everything is up and our pulses, you know what I'm saying, our blood, we're excited. How many times y'all done punched somebody or swung on somebody or maybe worse, male or female in here, y'all? And then after y'all was like, damn, maybe I didn't have to do that. I have. So I started off. How about y'all? I have. Real shit. How many of y'all may have done something impulsively? How about you, artists? Shots. Our son. Look what Meek said. I have. That's a woman, y'all. Meek is not that's a woman. I have. And dead regretted the shit. How many times y'all done been out with your mans, Art, and niggas played theyself and we went too far whipping a nigga out? I have. How many times when it was just one dude and there might have been 4 or 5 or 6 of us and we punished him? I have. And then the next day niggas be like, yo son, why the fuck did we do that shit? Because we was drinking? Some of us was on cocaine. Some of us was on pills. Some of us was on uppers, downers. But you want to hear something? Everyone in the group was angry. We was happy around each other, still angry. If you was around anybody, you had a posse, a crew, blood, crip, anything like that, respectfully. I'm talking about before the Bloods and the Crips. I'm talking about my time. I'm talking about D-Sep Lowlife. I'm talking about posses and crews. I'm talking about 40 Thieves. Jolly Stompers, Tomahawks. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking different shit. I'm talking about the LeGrants from Brooklyn. I'm talking about the Woods family from Albany. I'm talking about crews of people and family. Well, maybe we went too far. Yo, you know what I said one time? I'm gonna tell y'all some deep shit. This is why I knew I had to leave my son mother alone. I'll tell y'all some deep shit. I think I told y'all this story. Me, my man, Half a Mil, God bless the dead, we were supposed to be doing a show one night at Pratt Institute. Can't make this shit up. Me and my son mother, before she had my son, we in Kings Plaza. We in CVS. My son mother was supposed to be going to Kings Plaza, just get a pair of shoes and get out of there. It went from getting a pair of shoes to trying on a pair of jeans to trying on another pair of jeans to coming back to Macy's to buying a motherfucking bag, a Coach bag. And I already had things planned. So in her mind, she's thinking, oh, he's going to see some chick. No, I got a show to go to. I'm trying to be a rapper, dummy. I saw my mother. She starts arguing, flipping. You see what my man I said? Putting hands and feet on niggas. She started arguing, flipping. We in CVS. She was like, you just want to hurry up and get back to the motherfucking neighborhood. If you can go with David and them and go fuck with them. I said, yo, you was about the silliest motherfucker in the world. This motherfucker spit dead in my face, y'all. We standing in CVS in Kings Plaza. This is like 93, 94. My son mother spit dead in my face. Like 92. I slapped my son mother from where she spit on me to the one slap. She goes right to the motherfucking potato chip stand. Did I go after her? No. I totally made the left and started walking towards the door. The security guard dude came to walk up on me. I told him the first thing, my man Dunbar, to tell you this, I'm real funny. Don't put your hands on me. He was like, I'm not putting my hands on you, big man. I'm just letting you know they call the police. Make a long story short. Walaikum salam. Willie Lumplop, I see you in the building. That's a fact, son. Now, would I have handled that the way I did back in the days? No, I wouldn't. She spit dead in my face, beloved. Right in the middle of CVS. Yeah, I slapped her. Walked right out the spot, went straight to motherfucking and got in the goddamn cab and took it straight to Utica cabin. Straight down Utica cabin. 2 days later, the motherfucking detectives were at my house. My uncle calling me. He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm in Flatbush. She was like, yo, the D's at the crib looking for you. I said, the D's at the crib looking for me for what? He was like, I don't know what you done did. I'm like, I ain't did shit. Next thing you know, I ain't go to the crib that night because I'm staying in the Veer. My mom's called me and was like, yo, the police came here. I said, for what? She said some shit about you and y'all got into a fight. La, la, la. They want you to come turn yourself in. I said, turn myself in for what? Make a long story short, I had to go to the 77 precinct. The 77 precinct took me to the precinct, I think it was the 90-something, behind Kings Plaza. Them niggas ran me through the system. By the time I got to the judge, my son mother was standing right at the motherfucking judge. Like, by the time I go through the system the next day, y'all, I can't make this shit up. My son mother beat me to court. She the first person in court. When they pull me up, when you go through the system, they try to fuck you up with the bullshit when you're going through the bullpen system. So make a long story short, we downstairs. Son, you know we doing the bullpen therapy. We do the bullpen therapy all night. We come upstairs in the motherfucking morning. I get the phone call. I call my moms. I'm like, yo, don't worry about that shit. I'm going home. That shit ain't nothing. They gonna R me. My mother's scared to death. She's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't want it. Like, chilling, worry about that shit. When we get there, they gonna make you sit. We sitting behind the motherfucking judge. So the motherfucking legal aides come in. They say, yo, check this out. What happened? I said, yo, my baby mom spit on me. I slapped her in Kings Plaza. He was like, don't worry about it. She's out there right now crying more than the motherfucking people in the church. I said, crying? I said, she's out there. He said, she's out there crying. So make a long story short, the whole time I'm in the system, I never spoke to my son moms over the phone. It was overnight. I never spoke to her. So I didn't know that the whole time, like when I was going through the system, the district attorney, whoever the person that's supposed to be complaining was, check this out, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all a scenario about how people do things impulsively. Stay with me. I got a method to my madness. Stay with me. I'm telling you how people do things impulsively when they're mad. I might have lost y'all. I know I am Sharon McLeod's son, so get yourself back together. You know, I do a little razzle dazzle, but back to what I was saying. When she was mad, what did she do? In her mind, that whole day, she felt as though that I was trying to rush her out of King's Plaza because we was going to see some girls. No, we had a show in Pratt Institute. Me, my friend Half a Mil, God Bless the Dead, and David Cooper. But in her mind, we was going to see some girls because we was going to a club, she thought. No, we was going to Pratt Institute that had a stage, an arts and design stage. Make a long story short, fast forward. She done told the police, that's my boyfriend, he hit me. This is right after the O.J. Simpson shit, so you know what them niggas said? Put a warrant on him. When we get to motherfucking the judge looked at me, the judge started laughing. He was like, yo, man, this is what I'm gonna do. I said, what you mean? He said, we're gonna give you a 6-month ACD. I started laughing. A 6-month ACD, if anybody don't know what that is, for 6 months, you got to stay out of trouble and all charges is dropped. Make a long story short, we walking out before they let me go, they telling me to go home. The DA go up to the motherfucker, they like, can I speak to y'all? The district attorney and my legal aid go up to the judge and come back. And they just started laughing. Both of them are laughing. Pay attention, y'all. Both of them are laughing because they said my son mother wasted docket time. She was mad one night because of some bullshit that she did. She spit on me. And I slapped her. But in her mind, the reason why I was trying to get away from that, because of some women. But then she didn't know how far I was going to go after she went to the precinct. She just thought she was just going in there running her mouth. Nah, them niggas put a warrant out for me. They put a warrant out for me. And then the district attorney got mad at both of us and told us they better not never see us in the courthouse again because when they was caught, I didn't know this. The whole night they was trying to get in touch with my son's mother. When they finally got in touch with her, they was trying to get her to say XYZ or whatever she was going to do. She was like, I was mad at him. I shouldn't have spit on him. When she went to the precinct, ladies, she said she got into a fight with her boyfriend. Pay attention to this, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, she said she got into a fight with her boyfriend. But you know what she didn't say? She never said she spit on me.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's some jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Make a long story short, moral of the story. The district attorney, the judge, and the lawyer is upset because of a docket that wasted time. Because you know everything is about money and time. Pay attention to that. That's the first fuck up. The second one is because she was mad. That's the second fuck up. And if anybody in here know what it is, back in the days, my son mother, very beautiful woman, Oakland, California. She red, long, pretty hair, pretty eyes and all that. Yes, beautiful woman. The police officers that took that case, instead of them paying attention to the fact of asking her what happened step by step, because this is what the lawyer said to me. You know why they fucked up? Because the minute she spit on you, that was assault. I never knew that. I don't even know if y'all know that. If somebody spit on y'all, that's assault. And the second part about it, it was on tape. It was on tape because we was in the CVS. The police, instead of them, pay attention, because I'm talking about these weirdo ass niggas that be on YouTube behind these avatars. The police, instead of them thoroughly going through that and investigating what happened from A to Z, they went from C to Z because they was what? Mesmerized by her beauty. I can't make this shit up. Son, you know I don't be lying. Now, son, pay attention to this. I'm going to give you what happened. Go back to this day. She got the burgundy frenzy on. She got the burgundy fringy on, the Sherlin frenzy on with the fringes, the big earrings in her shit, and she had a Mickey Mouse chain with a big Mickey Mouse. I'm talking about the first time the Jordans with the Bugs Bunny came out, and she had on a Guess jumper with a champ. See, because back in the days, y'all, our women, they didn't really wear the clothes like now that women be showing, over accentuating their body. They used to, I remember this day like it was yesterday. She had on the Jordans, the ones that I don't know the number of them shits, but it's Bugs Bunny. The black shit with the funny shit, them shits just came out. And she had on a Guess jumper, and she had on a Champion shirt, not a hood, a Champion shirt. It was a purple Champion shirt with such. I never forget this day, y'all. That's not, you heard what I said? You heard what he said? 92. I told y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. That shit was fucked up, y'all. She never said, I spit on him. See? Now, because if she would have said, she spit on me for life. Lee, what up, boy? All hell mad. Utica Avenue for life. If she would have said, she spit on me, yeah, they would have had to look for me for my side of the story, and it would have been up to me if I would have wanted to press charges on her. So they had to just throw the shit out. But they just said, just in case, because of the situation with domestic, we're going to give 6-month ACD. Now, you see how fucked up that is? Pay attention. Because of my son mother upset, and she's manipulating people with her beauty because they talking to her about, you shouldn't be with nobody like that. You know how them D's was back in the days? You shouldn't be with them like that. Take my number. Take my number if you ever need me. Then the nigga want to start talking about his whole family. Dumbass nigga. My baby mother tell me all this shit. She was like, I was mad. He was telling me I probably was. She said, because I told him we started over a fight. He started talking to me about how his wife don't love him no more. And how he needed somebody to appreciate him. Hoe-ass cop nigga. Hoe-ass cop nigga. Hoe-ass cop nigga with bad breath. You know what I'm saying? This is a different era, y'all. Forgive me. That shit is so sad, son. Instead of the nigga sitting there going, yo, y'all got into a fucking... You spit on him? Get the fuck out of here. Yo, take her ass home. Like some real D's, some real live D's, y'all. Shout out to some of the live police from the 77 precinct that wouldn't just shit on niggas. You dig? I'm from the era when certain police, they come through, they be like, all right, y'all niggas got enough money. We spin this block again, everybody going to jail. They give you a chance to go home because they knew we was in a fucked up neighborhood and we was in a fucked up environment. See, all police wasn't bad. They ain't had nothing to do with no police snitching shit. That was something that the police understood because of the honor we kept in our neighborhood. It wasn't no women getting robbed. It wasn't no reckless shootouts. People wasn't no bodies dropping. You dig what I'm saying? The police respect that when niggas want to get money and they know how to govern their neighborhood. This shit is wild today. Niggas is just shooting for no reason, running through the block, clapping at people. That shit is weirdo shit, y'all. Because this is the product of what we came up from. This is the product of the motherfucking crack era. These children, unfortunately, our babies are the fucking product of the crack epidemic. That's why all this drill shit is taking the fuck over. If y'all pay attention to this shit, that's why I told people, I don't hear Waiter as a drill rapper. I hear somebody rocking over certain beats that people specify as drill. Drill, first of all, drill is pertaining to everything pertaining to beef. Someone killing somebody, somebody smoking on an ops pack, that's foolishness. If it wasn't people talking about hurting each other, there wouldn't be no reason for drill music. I hate drill music. I hate drill music. Pay attention. If they weren't arguing with each other, that would be eliminated. So we'd have to go back to creativity and rocking MCing. The master of ceremony, microphone control, certain things that people don't really say no more nowadays. Because our babies is fucked up. And it's a bunch of us that's fucked up. We up here more fucked up than our babies. Instead of us checking our babies, grabbing them in the face and being, yo, stop playing. Get yourself in the crib and get yourself off these streets. See, you got to do certain things. Like shout out to Mr. Willamese. When we was in IS 390, that's one of the men that see, it's certain things that people do that's going to be a lifelong impression on your heart. Mr. Willamese, if you did something wrong, if you came to his class late, or if you disrupted his class, or you may have cursed in his class, or you may have did something disrespectful, that nigga said, nah, y'all niggas ain't going to the principal's office. That nigga said, let me get some push-ups. See, Mr. Willamese told us, he said, why would I send y'all to the principal's office? Check this out. That's not deep this man was, man. He said, why would I send y'all to the principal's office to have them suspend y'all from school for 5 days when y'all already so far behind because the government has y'all so you're so unnutritious, you ain't have no way of thinking now. You're fucked up now. Why would I send you home for another 5 days to have you further behind that you already are? He said, why would I send you home for 5 days and then have your mother or your father or a lot of the grandmothers back in the days, because our mothers, some of our mothers, unfortunately, had fell addiction to certain things. So the grandmothers had to be the representation of our children. And then you're going to have your grandmother come up to school, or you're going to have your mother, which might be a single working person, or a father that'll come up to school and they have to take off a day of work. Why would Mr. Willer, he said, why would I do that to your family? The nigga was so deep. He said, you can take some women, check this out. You can take some people away from their parent, from their job, from their money, by having to come up to school continuously over their children. And the anger that will develop in their mind because they know they will be behind in bills will make them lash out on that child with beatings that could destroy them eternally for the rest of their life. This is the type of people Allah put in my life, y'all. I had some great people around me. So I hope y'all get something from what I'm telling y'all today. You see that guy right there? He just killed this girl on her birthday. Ain't that some shit? The day she was born, 1 year, is the day she died, another year. One family will not know what happened, what made him snap. Look how his mother got up there and begged for forgiveness on both sides, because she said, and look at the guilt that's left on her mother now. Now that woman has to go home knowing that her child, something that she created in certain situations, she put him into certain traumatic scenery that she exposed him to, she feels as though now that's on her mind may have contributed to the way he reacted, because unfortunately, a lot of us do not know how to react. A lot of us don't know how to ignore. A lot of us don't know how to ignore. I pray for certain people because I hear them say what they want to disassociate themselves away from, but continuously will throw a penny in the water to see the trickle of an effect of certain things that they say they don't no longer want to be a part of. See, me, I don't want to trickle. I don't want to see the trickle of the water no more. See, I'm cool with the water just being calm. See, that trickle is dangerous. That trickle can turn into a serpent coming out that water, or a crocodile. This young lady right here, I don't know if y'all know her. Let's see if y'all know her. I'm going to put a picture up. Y'all know who this woman is right here? And then to the fellas and to the ladies in the building, I want you to be honest. I want you to give me a non-biased opinion. What description do you get from this picture right here? Be honest. I hope the ladies are paying attention to this, man. See, this is that content. That's a fact, Willie Lump. Condolences to that girl's family, man. But tell me how y'all feel about this, y'all. Do anybody know who this is? My man Willie Lump said, he says she's pretty. I agree with that. Beautiful, if you ask me. Dawn DeMarco, we're going to give her Dawn DeMarco. And what we're going to say is rest in peace to her. We're going to say rest in peace to her. That's why I tell you, ladies, instead of being mad at the messenger, listen to the motherfucking message. Watch these niggas you idolizing y'all in these chats. Watch these niggas that's idolizing and wanting to be over friendly and protective of you at your job. Dex, what up, boy? Anything from Brooklyn popping up. Ladies, watch them dudes that want to be over friendly. I'm going to tell y'all some shit. But I'm going to tell y'all after this work.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
Yo, shout out to Joff and then with that golden era. Yo, Dex, I did a show on that. Come on, man. You gonna ask me? You know I'm from Utica Avenue. You know I did a show on that, beloved. And they caught the little dude. Matter of fact, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So you know what? Since my man is in the building, shout out to my man Dex. That's my cuz right there. He crazy as hell. He from Brooklyn. He from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Let's pull this up right quick. God. I'm glad I know how to spell and I can fuck with the computer, because I swear to God, some niggas will be over here 400,000 days. You dig what I'm saying? But that's a cold-blooded fact, y'all.
It's my sister's birthday.
That's one thing he was talking about. I did the show, so I didn't do the remake. I didn't do that on this, so we can pull it up right quick. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't do the response on it. Y'all know I did do this show. I was the first. Ziggy Black in the building. I see you here, baby. Shout out to the elder right there. Great content. Ziggy Black. He put that cloth out. Once Zeke dropped the cloth in your ear, you fucked up. But remember I told y'all situation about the fool dude. Young lady ain't want to holler at him. He went crazy. Yo, and the bug part is we got our son in the building. We got Zeke Black in the building. He'll tell you this. It was a time when we was coming up. Forgive me, y'all. I know some ignorant niggas, forgive me, that came up in some traumatic homes. So when certain women didn't speak to them, they threw bottles at them, y'all. I know dudes that was so evil. Yo, Zeke, am I fronting? Yo, our son, am I fronting? Yo, Dex, am I fronting? I know niggas that was so evil, they used to wait to Halloween. I know this shit may sound fucked up. They would wait to Halloween because niggas used to be running around throwing eggs and running up and slapping people with eggs. Niggas used to go get eggs and spray neat all over them shits and slap shits on chicks' heads that had pretty hair because they didn't want to talk to them. It was some evil niggas in the streets, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? See what the elder said. City Bam, I see you in the building. Salute. It was some evil niggas in the street. So with this young lady right here, rest in peace, man. That's fucked up. Just like I showed y'all earlier with the puppies. Yo, City Bam, go to my shorts on the page. I got some puppies. They ready next week. I showed y'all earlier the puppies or whatever. But yo, this is sad, man. They arrested him though. So we gonna get into this work. I ain't do it. So let's get into it since he pulled it up, y'all. It's right there.
Anything you want to say for yourself? Vale Kelly had nothing to say being transported from the 78th Precinct station house to court. But family and friends of the victim could not hold their emotions. They had plenty to say.
You gonna rot in jail, you ain't making it.
Even some choice words.
What would happen if somebody did that to your sister?
Police have been closing in on Kelly thanks to clear cell phone video of the incident and statement from witnesses who say he stabbed twin sisters, 19-year-old Samaya and Sanaya Spain. Sanaya survived, but Samaya did not. This allegedly after the victim rejected his advances. Witnesses say Kelly was hitting on Samaya inside this deli in Park Slope, but she did not want to give him her cell phone number or Instagram. Things escalated from there. Pix 11 News spoke exclusively this week with LaShawn Goodson, the mother of the twins, who had this message for Kelly.
I just want him to suffer every day like I am. I want him to wake up every day in a cell, just like I gotta wake up every day with my mind in a cell.
She says Kelly ripped her family apart and changed her life forever.
I just want to lay in the bed and cry all day. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do nothing.
Sources tell us this is not the first time Kelly has been accused of being violent against a woman. Last year, he was allegedly part of a group that assaulted and robbed an 18-year-old girl in Lower Manhattan. After the deadly stabbing Sunday morning, police have been in communication with Kelly's attorney, who agreed to have his client turn himself in Friday morning. Friends of the victim's family, Yvette Ramos, was also outside of the precinct. Once she saw Kelly, she broke down.
She did not deserve that.
That shit is crazy, y'all. So, ladies, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not on the women too, but I'm gonna be on y'all more because y'all gotta pay attention to how to really, yo, I'm telling you, I know this may sound crazy, but I gotta be straight up with my sisters. Y'all have to learn how to adapt to your standards. See, I grew up with a different type of women, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Unfortunately, a lot of people are distracted today because of cell phones. And see, that's another thing I see when I walk around so much, ladies. Them cell phones. Them cell phones. Walking around like this. And then you got to look up when somebody's in front of you. Come on, y'all. And to the fellas, man, teach your daughters these things of survival, man. To the bros, y'all really outside, right? Don't ignore these jewels that you're supposed to be giving to your sisters, your mothers, your nieces. Pay attention to this story right here, man. This is Miss Mercedes. YouTube fair usage, man.
Jenna Gagnier was better known by her online fans as Miss Mercedes Moore, a very popular OnlyFans and Instagram influencer and model who was tragically killed by a man believed to be her online admirer. Welcome to Tearful Crimes, a channel that brings you true crime stories from around the world. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing to support the channel. Now back to the video. This is a case that shook not just Houston, Texas, but the whole of America and beyond. Jenny Lynn Gagnier was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Her father and mother divorced when she was young, and her father moved back to Texas while her mother remained in California with the children. The separation was not easy for the family and caused some issues in Jenny's behavior. She became very focused on making money and often worked while she was still in school. After completing high school, she moved to Las Vegas with a boyfriend instead of going to college to become a dental assistant as she had initially wanted. Soon after arriving in Las Vegas, Jenny became a stripper and adapted the nickname Miss Mercedes Moore. Her family was not quite happy with her decision, but they accepted it when they realized she was happy and supported herself very well financially. She became quite a business-savvy woman and wanted to make more money to support herself and her family. As social media became more and more popular, Jenny
Let's pause for a minute.
started to gain popularity on Instagram and other social media platforms. Her Instagram account had over 2.6 million followers. Followers that included some high-profile individuals such as Megan Thee Stallion, Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, Drake, Offset, Travis Scott, and many more. She started to be known around the celebrity circles and would be seen partying with them from time to time. With this amount of followers on Instagram, she was able to work with brands and make even more money. When OnlyFans started, she decided to stop dancing.
Now pay attention to this, ladies. And pay attention to this, my brothers. Unfortunately, this is the thing right now. I guess that's moving dudes. Pay attention to this. All the pictures, I want you to pay attention to every picture that this young lady puts up from the beginning. May she rest in peace. We're going to start here. Let's go.
Jenny Gagnier was better known by her online fans as Miss Mercedes Moore, a very popular OnlyFans and Instagram influencer and model who was tragically killed by a man believed to be her online admirer. Welcome to Tearful Crimes, a channel that brings you true crime stories from around the world. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing to support the channel. Now back to the video. This is a case that shook not just Houston, Texas, but the whole of America and beyond. Jenny Lynn Gagnier was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Her father and mother divorced when she was young, and her father moved back to Texas while her mother remained in California with the children. The separation was not easy for the family and caused some issues in Jenny's behavior. She became very focused on making money and often worked while she was still in school. After completing high school, she moved to Las Vegas with a boyfriend instead of going to college to become a dental assistant as she had initially wanted. Soon after arriving in Las Vegas, Jenny became a stripper and adapted the nickname Miss Mercedes Moore. Her family was not quite happy with her decision, but they
respectfully, I would everybody in here to give me the reason why you think she went from an intelligent person that had a career from being a dentist to the minute she gets around California, she says she wants to strip. Pay attention that her family, her mother and father, was highly against her decisions. Pay attention to what they said. As parents, they couldn't convince their daughter about the dangers that was lurking ahead, but instead, because they said she was making large sums of money, you know, some parents get complacent and get in place when you start helping them pay them bills. Hold this, daddy. Hold this, mama. Oh, take this brand new car. Oh, you'll go on this trip. Some parents lose morale too. Number one, the respect level is not there because in her eyes, they separated. So she was getting two different ways and analogies of life. See, once you separate from your child, it's no longer a unit that's intact, at least on the same page, because you're on one frequency living your life and she's on one frequency living her life, but your child is being ping-ponged in the middle, just like a great table test match. Oh, your mother, we're not together because your mother did this and your mother did that. Oh, we're not together because your father was like this and your father was like that. Daddy, why you not with no woman? Oh, your mom's broke my heart. Daddy, why you with so many women? Oh, your mom's broke my heart. Is it your mom's broke his heart or are you just a whore, daddy? Your mom. Why daddy not here? Oh, he got on my nerves. He was dealing with these women. Oh, he got on my nerves. He didn't know how to communicate with me. Oh, he got on my nerves. But the nerves was not getting on when the child was formulated. Yo, Ma, why you got a new boyfriend? Oh, it's just my friend. Damn, Ma, why you got another boyfriend? Oh, it's just my friend. Ma, when you gonna get married? I ain't never getting married. If that was the case, I would have married your father. Or any of these conversations and these phrases that I'm giving y'all sound familiar? Because the law is making them come out my mouth. Anybody in here saw this or heard this before? Anybody in here asked these questions to their parents? Yo, Ma, why you and Pops ain't together? Yo, Ma, why my Pops and another woman is so happy, but he couldn't be happy with you? Yo, Pops, why is my mom so happy with another man? She couldn't be happy with you. Yo, Pops, what this woman right here is doing that was better than my mom's. So I can imagine how she came up. Beautiful woman, may she rest in peace. But something happened. Big Hank, I see you. Content creators, content sector right there. That's the president foreman of that one, content sector. That's what we doing. That's how we moving. I want to know what happened that when this woman was a child, her aspirations was trying to be a dentist. Was it the switch of atmosphere when she got to California that automatically gave her the confidence to strip? The confidence, ladies and gentlemen, to take off her clothes comfortably in front of men for the act of a fantasy to obtain money. Let's get into this. Check out our Instagram page. Let's get into this work, y'all. Somebody got to do it.
They accepted it when they realized she was happy and supported herself very well financially. She became...
Did y'all pay attention to that? The parents accepted everything she wanted to do. This is her back in the days now. But the parents accepted anything she wanted to do because of, what was the word they said? Financially. That's when the morale goes out the window with some people that call themselves parents.
Instead of going to college to become a dental assistant as she had initially wanted. Soon after arriving in Las Vegas, Jenny became a stripper and adapted the nickname Miss Mercedes Moore. Her family was not quite happy with her decision, but they accepted it when they realized she was happy and supported herself very well.
They accepted it when they found out she was happy and supported herself. Or did that sound like to you? Well, fuck it, she paying her own bills, so we can't tell her what to do. I want to be real. I don't want to be biased like they put shit up on these shows. I'm talking about us. We can't be bougie over here. We're going to be real, right? That sound like they accepted what she was doing or said, fuck that. Shit, she paying bills. Fuck that. How we gonna tell her what she do? She making more money than us. So what in the back of their mind, it might be the assumption that she may be into prostitution because of the stripping business. A high majority and volume of people that dance. See, there are exotic dancers, there's dancers, and then there's strippers. Strippers is all 3 in 1 plus more. That comes with the VIP rooms. That comes with the escort. That comes with the private parties. When they want you to bring 3 and 4 of your friends to private events and bachelor events. It's time for y'all to get into some content because I know y'all been bored. That's why I do that on purpose. Let's go.
Financially, she became quite a business-savvy woman and wanted to make more money to support herself and her family. As social media became more and more popular, Jenny started to gain popularity on Instagram and other social media platforms. Her Instagram account had over 2.6 million followers. Followers that included some high-profile individuals such as Megan Thee Stallion, Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, Drake, Offset, Travis Scott, and many more. She started to be known around the celebrity circles and would be seen partying with them from time to time. With this amount of followers on Instagram, she was able to work with brands and make even more money. When OnlyFans started, she decided to stop dancing in strip clubs and started an OnlyFans account where she could model and sell her content to the subscribers of her account. She was also looking into starting her own clothing line and other business ventures. As she became more and more popular, Jenny started to bring a lot of attention to herself. Unfortunately, some of this attention was not good. She started to experience stalking in the hands of online fans. She even had her home address posted online by a fan, forcing her to move. Even though Jenny had a boyfriend, she still felt fearful of what could happen as they did not live together. After this incident, she became more and more careful with what she shared online, making sure not to post things that would identify where she lived. Making sure not to share certain details of her life online. She even moved to a secure and gated apartment complex in Houston, Texas. Her home in the Cortland Apartments in the 5200 block of Point West Circle was known to be very safe and required a code to enter and to leave. Despite all these measures Jenny took, she was still not safe from stalkers. This leads us to what happened in August 2021. Jenny's family failed to get a hold of her. She did not respond to calls or text messages from anyone for a few days. She was close to her family and they would check on each other often. Even more strange was the fact that Jenny had not posted on any of her social media accounts for a few days. As someone who made money online, Jenny posted very frequently. Her father, Mark Gagnier, was extremely concerned as well. On the 29th of August, 2021, after failing to get a hold of her numerous times, he went to her apartment with his girlfriend. They failed to get a response at the door. So he kicked in the door and discovered the lifeless body of his daughter in the bottom of the stairs. He couldn't believe what he just stumbled into. With adrenaline rushing through his body, he ran through the house and could see blood everywhere and the house was a mess. In a bedroom upstairs, he discovered a man laying on the floor with self-inflicted knife wounds on his chest with the knife still sticking out. Mark did not recognize this man. He was later identified as a 34-year-old Kevin Alexander Accordo, who had an address in Florida. But the man passes away as Jenny's father was trying to get some information from him. Jenny's father also alleges that Accordo may have stabbed himself when he heard him kicking down the door. Mark also noticed scribblings everywhere on doors, walls, and mirrors. The confessional messages included, "I should have stayed in Florida. I wish I never loved her. I was used for money. Sorry to the landlord and the community. I hurt a lot, okay? Jenny led me to think she cared about me, but wore another man's ring." This message was believed to refer to a post Jenny posted on Instagram showing an engagement ring implying that she was engaged. Mark called the police and the investigation into the case began. In the meanwhile, the Gagnier family was devastated by the news of Jenny's passing. They could not believe their beloved Jenny was gone.
A popular Instagram influencer has been killed in an apparent murder-suicide. Janae Gagnier, who is better known as Miss Mercedes Moore to her nearly 3 million Instagram followers and is followed by Snoop Dogg and Megan Thee Stallion, was found dead in her Texas apartment on Sunday after police performed a welfare check, according to local news station KHOU. The Fort Bend County medical examiner told KHOU that the 33-year-old was strangled to death. The man suspected of killing the Instagram model was also found dead in her Richmond apartment. Police later identified him as Kevin Alexander Accordo from Florida, and the medical examiner told local news stations that the 34-year-old killed himself with multiple sharp force trauma. The late influencer's family told police that there was no relationship between her and the suspected killer, according to multiple published reports, which is leading investigators to believe she was allegedly stalked by the suspect. Gagnier's sister took to Instagram to post a tribute for her late sibling and said she and her mom checked on her just last Thursday and she was having a, quote, amazing time. Yesterday was the worst day of my life. My heart is gone. My soul is gone. My baby, Gagnier's sister London wrote in part. The investigation is ongoing.
This case also gained immediate attention online. Mostly a lot of misinformation about what happened to Jenny. The rumors included that Jenny died from the coronavirus, HIV, and many more other ridiculous things. Unfortunately, these rumors may have started and carried on mainly based on her social media posts and her job. This led to Jenny's father posting a statement on Twitter asking people to not share misinformation and to allow the family privacy to mourn their loss. When the investigation began, the police did not know much about Acorto. He was a man from Florida with no police record. The investigators concluded that Acorto and Jenny did not know one another, and most likely he was a fan that followed Jenny in one or more of her social media accounts. The family...
Did y'all, are y'all staying with me? Miss Annette, I see you in the building. Are y'all staying with me, y'all? Let me see if y'all was paying attention or y'all was just listening. Look at this weirdo right here. Did anybody pay attention to what he said? He said, she used me for my money. I feel sorry, y'all. And left a letter behind to the landlord and the people in the complex. Did y'all catch that part? Then they let a host of things allegedly what this young lady passed away from, including HIV, AIDS. I want y'all to go over this again, y'all. Fair YouTube users. Let's go.
This man. He was later identified as a 34-year-old Kevin Alexander Acorto, who had an address in Florida. But the man passes away as Jenny's father was trying to get some information from him. Jenny's father also alleges that Acorto may have stabbed himself when he heard him kicking down the door. Mark also noticed scribblings everywhere on doors, walls, and mirrors. The confessional messages included, I should have stayed in Florida, I wish I never loved her, I was used for money, sorry to the landlord and the community, I hurt a lot, okay? Jenny led me to think she cared about me but wore another man's ring. This message was believed to refer to a post Jenny posted on Instagram showing an engagement ring implying that she was engaged. Mark called the police and the investigation into the case began. In the meanwhile, the Gagnier family was devastated by the news.
I'm seeing that this went past y'all again. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Yeah, Willie Lump said, yeah. Dude is crazy. A nutcase trick. That's what my man called him. A nutcase trick. How you feel about this, Miss Annette? Talk to me, girl. You just popped up. Spread love is the Harlem way. The nigga said he feel as though he's been used. She used him for his money. One of them niggas that think because they got money, that will equate up to personality or character. Just because they have money, they think they are obligated to have a choice of any woman that they feel. But let's flip the coin because it's a heads and it's a tails. He said she used him for his money, ladies. Let's walk for a minute. Don't kill me. Don't get upset yet. I want you to hear me talk for a minute, and then you let me know if I'm talking or if I shouldn't be talking. Let's put this scenario together. She knows he's a trick. Miss Annette said, it's insane, but that's why females cannot just meet people online or trying to get these men for some dollars. We have some sick people out here. It's definitely a war on women. You heard what she said now? Pay attention to what she said. I'm gonna say exactly what she said, and I'm gonna put a little bit of sprinkle on it. Put a little sprinkle on it now. She said, all money ain't good money. My man Willie said, you're certainly on point, Dice. I really enjoy your platform, and I appreciate that, beloved. Lee said, and I said it too, Rest in peace to her. But let's get to the facts now. This is content, right? This is things that quote unquote make people think, and the link is dropped. The elevator is there. She knew he was a nut ass nigga. Let's be real. We don't know how he was raised up. You can look at his eyes. Not that man. That's her father. He knew he was a nut ass nigga. He going through mental illness. In his mind, he's living off a fantasy. He's looking at pictures on Instagram. I didn't see one picture in a dress. I didn't see one picture that tried to cover up her silhouette. I seen numerous pictures flash from top to bottom, from the first picture to the picture that they put on Instagram, over accentuating her voluptuous shape. In the Quran, it says, a woman's appearance can bring out the savagery even in the righteousness of a man's mind. And the most righteous of a man's mind deep within. One of the most sacred imams, one of the most sacred pastors, one of the most priests. A woman come through with something that's over accentuating, it'll make him shocked for a minute. Super, I see you in the building. Ladies, the breast out attracts wickedness. Ain't no real man once you walking around like that, ma. I'm gonna be real with you. If you got a nigga that got you wearing outfits like that, he's insecure within himself and he's not with you for you. He's with you for what he thinks comes with being with you. He don't know nothing about you, ladies. Ain't no real man gonna want his woman walking around like that with or without him. With or without him. Because y'all are supposed to be the reflection of us. I don't have to know that you have tattoos on your breasts. I don't have to know the color or the indication of your nipples. I don't have to know the grip of your buttocks or the plump or the dense or the full of your vagina. These are things that are supposed to be left behind for curiosity. These are things that if you outfits supposed to be worn in the crib to razzle dazzle your man. And you know what? Some nights it might be one of them joints where it might be a little tighter fit. Or, you know, like a little Valentine's Day shit or some shit at the motherfucking skating ring or some shit where you just want to get that sexy outfit and tell her, put that thing on, girl. We gonna go out tonight and let these motherfuckers, we know we still got it, because we really be going to work every day. See, it's certain times for certain situations, but just to go to the store, or if you're in your homegirl crib. Now, if I'm wrong, ladies, come on, Annette, you from Harlem. Or if you got to tell your homegirl, let me put this on right quick because he coming through. I want to go downstairs and talk to him because he said he was supposed to bring some of that money through. Don DeMarco, how did this man come to her home? How did this man even know where she lives? Because of that money? Because of that money? How did you go from wanting to be in the medical profession to just throwing away that mind that you have for an easy come up? And that mind that you have when you go to medical school and you get into that field and you master that field, that money is chump change. And you don't have to worry about your morale being compromised, your integrity being compromised, your future being compromised, your self-respect being compromised, your safety being compromised, ladies. Even on YouTube, I see my sisters that come up with certain things because they know that they're beautiful women and they know that the attraction that they have are going to get them niggas that they know they would never give no pussy to. But because of the clicks and the likes and them cash apps, that turns the world. We may be cool. Oh, you going to be there? Well, we might come through with my friends to now all of a sudden, once you're face to face, now you're building a rapport and now you have a relationship that you started that you can't turn back from no more. Just like on Instagram, just like on Facebook, just like on YouTube. Let's get into this work, y'all.
News of Janae's passing. They could not believe their beloved Janae was gone.
A popular Instagram influencer has been killed in an apparent murder-suicide. Janae Gagnier, who is better known as Miss Mercedes Moore to her nearly 3 million Instagram followers and is followed by Snoop Dogg and Megan Thee Stallion, was found dead in her Texas apartment on Sunday after police performed a welfare check, according to local news station KHOU. The Fort Bend County medical examiner told KHOU that the 33-year-old was strangled to death. The man suspected of killing the Instagram model was also found dead in her Richmond apartment. Police later identified him as Kevin Alexander Accordo from Florida, and the medical examiner told local news stations that the 34-year-old killed himself with multiple sharp force trauma. The late influencer's family told police that there was no relationship between her and the suspected killer, according to multiple published reports, which is leading investigators to believe she was allegedly stalked by the suspect. Gagnier's sister took to Instagram to post a tribute for her late sibling and said she and her mom checked on her just last Thursday and she was having a, quote, amazing time. Yesterday was the worst day of life. My heart is gone. My soul is gone. My baby, Gagnier's sister London wrote in part. The investigation is ongoing.
This case also gained immediate attention online. Mostly a lot of misinformation about what happened to Janae. The rumors included that Janae died from the coronavirus, HIV, and many more other ridiculous things. Unfortunately, these rumors may have started and carried on mainly based on her social media posts and her job. This led to Janae's father posting a statement on Twitter asking people to not share misinformation and to allow the family privacy to mourn their loss. When the investigation began, the police did not know much about Accordo. He was a man from Florida with no police record. The investigators concluded that Accordo and Janae did not know one another, and most likely he was a fan that followed Janae in one or more of her social media accounts. The family also believed that Accordo was just a crazed follower who stalked Janae and somehow found her. I don't know how he found her, and I don't know how all this happened, said her father. It is most likely that Accordo knocked on the front door or gained entry through the garage door. These were the only points of entry into the house. Accordo was believed to have left Florida for Texas for the sole purpose of making contact with Janae. What transpired between them in the house before he killed her, we will never know. It also looked like Accordo had been in the home for 2 or 3 days, writing all over the walls and thinking of his next plans.
Now, the family of an Instagram model who was killed in an apparent murder-suicide is now speaking out. We first told you about the death of Miss Mercedes Moore yesterday.
Yo, just check out the way her father talk, y'all. I just want y'all to pay attention to her father. Forgive me for stopping it right there. Let's go.
Authorities say her body was found in her apartment in Fort Bend County, along with the body of a man who killed her on Sunday. And now her family has come forward to share their heartbreak as they search for answers following this disturbing discovery. KPRC2's Jacob Rascone live in Richmond tonight with the new details. Jacob?
The family says they hadn't heard from her for a couple days, so they showed up here to the apartment complex. When no one answered when the dad knocked, he kicked the door in and said he found his daughter there on the floor, already deceased, and her killer upstairs with a knife in him, still alive. To her parents and other family and friends, 33-year-old Janae Gagnier was so much more than an Instagram model.
She was special. Just like she had a few million followers, that's all fine and good. But she was a person, and we miss her a lot.
Searching us out to get the facts. Janae was loved, funny, goofy, crazy as hell. I know, and I shouldn't say that about my daughter, but that's my daughter.
2.6 million followers on Instagram knew her as Mercedes Moore. What happened on Sunday was the family's worst nightmare. Attacked, they say, by a stalker.
How this guy found her, I don't know, but me walking in and finding my daughter and finding him committing suicide was just something that a parent should never bear.
She's very cautious about her surroundings. Unfortunately, someone basically was stalking and killed my baby.
Police say Kevin Accordo lived in Florida and did not know Janae. His only criminal record, traffic violations.
It does hurt as a parent to know you're bearing your child before, you pass away.
Feeling as a father that you can't protect your daughter and something happens like this?
Janae was just a light, to be honest, and not just outside of the home, but she was very protective of me, protective of her dad, and she just was always the sweetest thing.
It's something about that story, y'all, that I don't even want to fuck with no more. I was going to say I was going to keep looking up into that story. Something about that father I don't respect. I don't know what it is. Something about that mother that I see a pain in her eyes for something that I could just be wrong about, so I'm not going to even put out in the air. But unfortunately, that young lady is not here no more. And that man, the whole family and everybody's under the assumption, that they don't know each other. So how did he find out where she lived? Why did he say she used him for his money and she didn't love him because she wore another man's ring? Rest in peace to her. And rest in peace to the first young lady that unfortunately was killed on her birthday. I did this for the ladies. From the big bro to my sisters. Let me tell y'all a story before I get out of here. This goes out to my sisters that has podcast content creators. When I go to certain people chats, I go through certain energies. That's why when I go to Danny Lux, I can be up in there and laugh because Danny crazy. But she got her niggas under control because she know everybody in there be trying to holler at Danny. You dig what I'm saying? But she let her know from day one, I ain't fucking with none of you corny ass niggas. You dumb ass niggas can go kill yourself. I'm good, dumb niggas. Shout out to my sister Danny Lux. I feel comfortable over there. So I can shoot in and say what's up. When I go to certain platforms, before I even type, I pay attention to what the conversation is about. I notice I see certain names of men in certain platforms that's overly dominated with women, especially when it comes to conversations with, ladies just running their mouth, joking, having a good time, drinking, razzling, dazzle. Shout out to the ladies of iTalk. Shout out to Cheeks the Hoodologist. Shout out to Eve James. Shout out to the Gift and the Curse. Shout out to what's her name? Miss 702. Shout out to Melly Mel. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to all the women that have podcasts. A lot of times I go to see what's going on and then I get out of there because respectfully, certain conversations, I'm not saying it's not interesting. It's just not of interest of me. Just like it's a bunch of people that might come and be like, yo, they don't want to hear what Dice talking about because he be on some positive shit or he ain't really trying to make people go crazy. But I notice when I got to come with a rebuttal, it'll be 2, 3. Everybody want to be because they want to see the ignorant side of me. That's not who I am aspiring to be. I'm a calm dude. I'm a big fly nigga. I don't be around certain shit. I don't even really like too many people around me. You dig? My energy and my space and my peace, I think I have the right to protect. And then I watch certain dudes in certain chats, and I have a third eye. I know some people don't want to believe it. Everything I've told y'all from day one that y'all didn't believe has came forth. Not when I wanted y'all to hear it, but when God knew the right time for y'all to hear it, because that's when y'all got to accept it better. So alhamdulillah, all that's in God's path. But I watch dudes, and I'm not throwing no shots at nobody. I just watch dudes, and I watch the comments. Shout out to Tube Chronicles. He's always taught me to pay attention to the chat. That's why I have no problem with speaking to everybody or asking everybody how y'all doing. Because I would want the same courtesy whenever y'all, or if I'm at y'all chat. You dig what I'm saying? That's just a beautiful thing. That's how human beings supposed to interact with each other, Not the disrespect in the chats where, oh, fuck you. You see somebody, fuck you, and you can shut the fuck up, and you had a butt plug, and you was a hoe, and you was a duck. Nah, we don't do that goofy shit over here. And that's one thing I respect about this chat. Respectfully. But I don't want to be in certain chats where I see men, to me, just my opinion, sometimes they may appear to be over-aggressive and over-excited because it's women. Ladies, I'm not that type of dude. Respectfully. You might hear me come through and say, do your thing, you go, girl. But if it's not about a debate or something, quote unquote, that's interesting to me, you dig what I'm saying? It's no need for me to be there. See, a lot of the jewels that some men need from some women, I got from my mother. I can call her a bitch. That was one of the baddest bitches God ever created. She gave me all the game I needed. So everything else that came along with it was just to polish it off. But my mom schooled me. She loved me. And a lot of niggas out here is looking for love because they can't stay in one place. They can't stay complacent. Everybody's concerned about being here, being here, being here, being here. Ladies, before I get out of here, pay attention. That's another red flag. A nigga can't even stay interested or loyal to one particular set of women. It's just woman. It's just a bunch of set. Nah, that's weirdo activity. I don't be trusting niggas. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I know dudes, and I grew up around dudes. And it was times when we was young and we was doing all that goofy shit. Oh, yo, I can't do this. But, yo, I don't be fucking with niggas that be doing certain shit. First of all, if you can't talk to me about how happy you are with your woman, and every time I talk to you, you got to tell me how excited you are because you conquered or had sex with another woman, I'm not going to trust you, my nigga. Because you'll sell me out for a woman. I know that may sound cold, but I'd rather fuck with a nigga to be like, yo, check this out, man. My motherfucking girl getting on my nerves. Yo, I'm about ready to sell this motherfucker to the Chinese restaurant. She gonna make me kill her ass. Let's go smoke, play some ball or something like that. Them the type of niggas I be fucking with. Them niggas that be on some, yo, I bumped into this shorty last night. I got her drunk and took her to the crib. Yo, son, I bumped into this chick I used to fuck with years ago. And then I don't trust niggas like that. You did? This goes out to all you niggas that be running into them chicks that you be bumping into from years out because they be having on them beautiful outfits just like that young lady right there. A lot of them chicks you bumped into be around setup niggas and killers. So the minute you let the devil in your house, remember what comes with the devil.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?